My wife believed we all should have a code to live by, a set of rules. And I believed in her. So for years, I wrote my own rules down on napkins, scraps of paper. I followed all of them to the letter.
See, this is so introspective. I feel like I'm in a therapy session all of a sudden. I get maybe this is, there's so much of me that I bring to Gibbs. You know, there is very much, sense memories from my life that are very much alive while I'm portraying Gibbs. I would say that at this point, this pertains more to Gibbs than to me. That I've got some very trusty voices in my head right now, one of them being Mark Harmon, who's been a sage to me during this time. I mean, this is somebody who literally did this for 20 years, and so he's getting to give me the inside scoop on how to go about my life right now. First and foremost, telling me that sleep is overrated, and so for young Gibbs right now, he's having to learn who to trust, and that's including himself. I mean, this is absolutely Gibbs right now. I mean, the more people that know about Pedro Hernandez, the more dangerous that situation becomes, and you're going to see where other characters start to find out, and what that means for them, what that means for Gibbs, and what that means for their relationship. That so far there's 3 people in the world who know that Gibbs killed Hernandez, and one of them is dead. And so Franks and Gibbs, because of the levity of the situation, are trying to keep it that way. But where's the fun in that? I think this pertains more to me right now, that I'm, as I start this journey of portraying Gibbs and being at the helm of a TV show for a network like CBS and Paramount Plus. I think it would be wrong of me to play everything by the book right now, that I have to figure out how to navigate this these uncharted and undiscovered waters for me. And there's no matter how much advice I get from Mark or from our producers, it's just I have to go about this alone at the end of the day. And so I'm figuring out my own rules, and while being respectful to the franchise that came before, I have to do this somehow differently. It can't be the same. That if I played it safe, I think it would be doing an injustice to the character and to the story. And so I'm learning where to bend the expectations of Gibbs and create a new version for the fans that are out there. So far in the show, we haven't seen Gibbs drink too much coffee, but I'm a coffee guy, and I like my coffee black, and I like it hot or cold based on the weather outside. So today, my coffee is hot and black on this crisp day that we have here in New York City. But we might see some coffee in Gibbs's future. Absolutely more me right now. Gibbs is not open to much new right now. I mean, he has a lot of change going on. There are so many firsts going on for Gibbs in this moment of time. Being open to it and actually following through with it are 2 different things. And I think young Gibbs right now is telling himself that he's open to new opportunities, but it's easier said than done. Whereas I'm trying to lead with my heart and my gut right now as we go through the first season of this show, and so far it's been leading to great results, and so I have to keep trusting myself and trusting the process. Like Mark told me from day one, I walked into that audition, and right before I left, he told me to trust myself.